Whoa, hey! You guys are here! Well, this is great. Hey, in case you don't know who I am, my name is Scott Ruth, and I am the designer, developer, owner, founder, all-in-one guy for BraveBit App Studio. Well, I want you to check out the game up here or down there or wherever it is, the game that I made that recently launched and hit the App Store. It's called Catch a Match. I want you to go see that game. I want you to download it, play it, write reviews, say nice things. But I want you to understand how I got there. You know, I started out learning iPhone app development in 2010. Okay, and I did what everybody normally does, and I go to Barnes & Noble or wherever, and I buy a couple books, hop online, read a few tutorials. Oh, iPhone, it's not such a big deal. I can figure this out. I learned how to build web pages, right? So I can do anything. In my case, that was a little naive. So once I got a kick in the pants and I realized this is kind of hard for me, at least without much of a programming background, I had a mountain to climb. You know, I had to learn object-oriented programming, I had to learn memory management, I had to learn a new language, Objective-C, a new framework, Cocoa Touch. I needed to learn new developer tools like Xcode, Interface Builder, Instruments, etc. I had to learn a new marketplace, the App Store, how to get your products there, past approval, how to keep Apple happy, how to, you know, monetize things and market things. And I mean, getting into app development just has a huge learning curve. So I'm here to kind of give you some of the backstory of how I got to this point where I'm running my own independent app company and I'm making apps and games. I really look back to 2010 and the moment that I decided that I needed some hands-on, person-to-person, hand-holding, interactive, immersive training. And that's what the iPhone Studio provided for me. I'm really thankful to the guys and gals over at the Pragmatic Studio because they really put on a great workshop for me in July of 2010. I went to Reston, Virginia. I was there to be serious and focused. I was paying my own way, out of my own pocket, but I really needed to make this count. So while I was there, I immersed myself. I listened intently and asked tons of questions, but they didn't mind a bit. And they stopped every time they needed to come alongside and point out, you know, what I was doing wrong and how to get back on track. The class was just wonderful for me, and I learned so much while I was there through the lectures and the labs especially. But when I went home, the other thing that really sustained me through the last couple of years of getting to this point is the alumni and the teachers themselves. You see, when you go to a studio, you become part of the alumni. So anybody who goes to these studios gets on basically a group or a mailing list. And when I had questions, like I'm stuck with something on NS number formatter and I can't get it to work, you know, you got a question like that, big or small, it doesn't matter. You email to the group and you say, hey, can anyone help me with this? 9 times out of 10, someone out of the alumni would follow up with a really kind email helping me out, helping me to sort of track down the problem. It's kind of like your own personal Stack Overflow. And if the students from the alumni weren't there to help you, the teachers always were. So 10 times out of 10 I got my question answered, whether it was from the alumni or the teachers themselves. Everybody has always been just very kind and very helpful. And not only have I learned so much, but I've built great friendships with the teachers and with the alumni students themselves. So I can't speak highly enough for the iPhone Studio. Everyone there, thank you so much. And I hope those of you watching will check out my latest game, Catch a Match. I really put a lot of work into this. Started out as a little fun game for my son Micah. He's 4 years old now. At the time he was 3, and I wanted him to be able to play something on Daddy's iPhone that Daddy had made. And he really loved the game, and I decided it was worth putting some time into polishing it up and making it a full product that I could put out in the App Store. And it's now finally there. So it's a free download. Go check it out. Catch a Match. It's on the iPhone now, but coming very soon to the iPad as well as a universal app. So I hope you like it. I hope you go to our Facebook page. Catch a Match has a Facebook page. Like us. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @HeyScottyMan or @BraveBit for my company as well. BraveBit.com is our website. Check out our other apps. And thanks for listening. I wish you all the very best in your app development careers and futures. And I would love it if you guys have other questions about my experience, either doing UI design or development, or you have questions about the iPhone Studio. I'm happy to help. God bless. Take care.